We'd like to thank our supporters, OG Haulage
and Coolridge Heating and Air Conditioning for their ongoing and continued support of our podcast and helping us make this possible.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
All right, phone's on silent.
Ooh, it is not.
Welcome to Get Outdoors with Drew and Cam. We're back again.
How are we all?
How are we all? How's your week been, mate?
Oh, you know, busy, just finished shift. So, world is my oyster.
Yeah, you'd be like 5 coffees deep.
Sort of.
What coffee?
Dog and gun.
Which one?
Red Stag.
Red Stag.
Yeah, it's all I get, mate.
I still can't get past a dark roast.
Yeah,
That's
the
perfect.
Samba, yeah.
Full send or samber, mate.
Yeah.
It's the only way to go.
Nah, mate, I'm the mild, smooth. That's me.
You say that in a mirror and see how you look to yourself.
I know I look terrible.
It's shocking.
That's why I got a face for radio.
Cam, we've got a guest again.
We do.
Do you want to turn your mic off now while
No, I'll just try not to swear.
they make you jealous, or
Mate, I knew this was coming, like I've said.
you had to prep yourself?
I've been prepping and screaming in the car the whole way down here, so we're all right. It's all out now.
Tina, welcome to our podcast.
Thanks, boys. Good to be here.
Yeah.
Welcome. Now, we had a few listeners mention recently that they wanted to learn more about fishing.
Saltwater versus fresh. Such and things.
Yep.
Yeah. And you, being on my list of friends, is probably the most knowledgeable on fishing. I had to drag you in here and get you on.
Go the girls.
Go the girls. I suppose that's a good thing about fishing, isn't it? Doesn't include a gender.
Nope.
Nah, it's not.
It's funny at the boat ramp it does, but
If you can back the trailer, it doesn't
oh,
matter.
I can back a trailer, boys. Don't you worry about that. I've been asked to be married that many times. It's not funny.
I love that.
Well, that's the thing that annoys most fishermen, isn't it? It's the slow launch or retrieve.
You seen that William Powerfish when he
Yes, I have.
absolutely plays up? I can't watch his videos.
It frustrates
It
me.
blows my mind.
It just frustrates me.
Yep.
Yeah. He
Yep.
goes too far, I think, but
What's your opinion, Dana?
Mate, I can sit there for hours just watching you try and back a trailer. It's a crack up. Like, I sometimes feel the need to go in and go, do you want me to do it?
That's epic.
just ask for the man card
Yeah,
first.
I don't
Can
know.
get that,
Yeah,
please?
hand your man card in.
Yeah.
Where did fishing begin for you, Tona? Let's start at the start.
Look, I've been fishing for a very long time. I'm now 49 years old, and I was introduced by my father. We used to go to Port Phillip. We'd get a charter. We used to go camping on the foreshore there.
Whereabouts?
Rosebud.
Rosebud or Rosebud West?
No, West.
Oh.
Like, that's now Capel Sound.
I was going to say they've changed that to Capel
That's
Sound.
not okay.
Yeah.
That's we were told to stay away from that.
I was one of the kids over China's
Yeah,
Creek.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Say no more. So always been fishing as a kid, loved it, but never really sort of pursued it until I used to play women's football. I met a friend of mine who had a boat,
Yep.
which is the best friend you could ever possibly have.
Absolutely.
We started off fishing together in Port Phillip Bay, and with no success, over and over and over again. We did years of that. So, and then Joey, her name is, her friend decided, come over Western Port, come and try it out. So we followed him out, and day one, so we were out there for, a couple of hours. And then we said, you know what, we're going to move. So we moved about 2K away from them. Next thing, boom.
Fish
we
on.
are on to a 7.5 kilo snapper. Reeling,
I'm out.
I was waiting for that.
we're reeling it in. I'm thinking, whoa, this is friggin' full on. And as it came up out of the water, I just was like gobsmacked.
Yep.
Not far behind that was another 5.5 kilo. And not far behind that was, so we had a double hook up at one point. We're like, what the hell is happening here? And then we had about a 4 kilo.
Yep.
And then the
Throw
boys,
that one
then
back
the
too
boys are
small.
going, we're coming over.
No.
They caught nothing. They were standing there. I've got a photo of them. We're in our boat onto a snapper, and they're standing there with their hands on hips going, are you kidding me?
Angry looks.
So from that point on, Western Port was the go-to.
Yep.
and haven't gone. We haven't gone anywhere since. Like Port Phillip, we've tried a few times, and we can't. It's a completely
different fishery.
Look, just even the tidal change, just the different gear, the different size of fish. Like you go to Port Phillip and you'll catch a lot of nursery size fish.
My specialty.
But we found that patience is the key.
Yep.
In Western Port, you have to sit there and wait.
And fish through the smaller fish.
Well, there are no fish, and then there's big fish. So
That's where I'm going wrong.
Yeah.
This could be it.
One of the spots I could be going wrong.
Yeah.
Look, it is. One thing that we have always done is just sit there and wait because they will come. A lot of fishing people just move.
Yep.
I'm not getting a bite, I'll move.
So give it 20 minutes, pack up, run somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. You're just going to have the same issue. So we'll sit there for hours
Yep.
in the same spot, waiting.
But what are you looking for when you set up and hit a spot? Do you just drive along and like they did in the castle and just go, this looks good, we're stopping here?
Well, no, we will. We've got the, we do look at the change of, so just the dips and the wells and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
I guess when we first started, we just went, here'll do.
As everyone does.
And then we started to work it out. So also tidal changes, like the difference in Western Port is it's every 5 hours and it's strong.
And you get those dirty or clean tides too, or dirty sections, cleaner sections of water too.
So we always fish about an hour before and an hour after. Well,
Change of tide.
That's the best times.
Yep.
So we'll sit there through that and then we'll move and we might just go and have a bit of a play, but that's the best time.
Yeah.
Or we'll go and get some, like the best bait we use, especially in October, is squid. So we'll go and catch our calamari.
Yep.
I love calamari. I don't eat anything else. I don't eat fish, nothing. But I love calamari, but I'm not allowed to use that. That is bait.
Yep. That's what the head and tentacles are for.
Yeah, no, we don't ever use the head because that is a stingray guarantee.
Oh, using the hood.
Well, every time we stick a head on, it is always taken up by a stingray.
Yep.
Rarely have we
heavier
caught
mass.
anything else on a Murray head.
I'll tell you what though, it can change a very slow day when that big ray comes along.
Oh,
Yeah, you pull it that tight, you play a tune on your line,
Mate, you
hoping that they let go and it no.
mate,
had
that's
one-
called back pain.
Yeah.
Back pain straight up.
I had one out there and I thought I was pulling the plug out of Western Port.
Yeah, we've had the same thing, me and a mate. We were sitting on the tide and just drifting along, and we started getting dragged along. I had like a 4-foot boat rod with 30 pound on it. It wasn't letting go.
Nah,
30 pound
they
braid.
don't.
No.
You have to wait because you're pulling up a big flat piece of metal against the tide, against the water. It is just a lug.
And it doesn't want to come up anyway. It wants to stick to the
Well,
bottom.
it'll eventually come up, and then you're like, oh. By the time you've got it up, you know what? We try to bring them right up until we can cut the line as close as possible.
Yep.
We're not someone who can just cut it, let them go. It's
Wish
just,
them the best of luck.
Yeah.
Lose a couple hundred metres of line. And
and I just don't ethically.
Yeah,
just not-
I'm the same.
It's not me, so we'll
makes
try
sense.
and we'll try and bring them in as close as possible to that point. If we can't bring them on, we'll just cut them as close as possible. But so
have you always just chased snapper or
no.
your-
So we tend to go out around October.
Okay.
That is
Prime
perfect
time.
big snapper season. And the best baits to use at that point is the calamari strips. They love the squid at that time. Pilchards are a little bit, they're a bit finicky too, so they
Right.
really muck around with your baits.
Yep.
But when they're serious, you're going to get a big one.
Do you find that they take the salmon too, or not really? That's more your gummy sharks and.
Well, look, honestly, our main baits are snapper. Pilchards, full pilchards,
Yep.
and your calamari rings.
Yep.
Pretty much shy away from everything else because that has worked for us for years. We've been doing this for 20 years plus.
Yep.
We caught our first snappers in 2006.
I'm still yet to do that.
I've caught a pinky. Actually,
I've caught
Gemma
many
caught a pinky
pinkies.
off Mornington like it was maybe that long.
Yep.
We're talking like 5 inches,
Yeah.
but that's about
Yeah.
it for us.
Yeah, no, so I think that we pretty much, I'll give you some of our spots Not GPS, but I'll give you a spot.
I'll get them later.
No, the rule is you have to take me out.
Oh, there we go.
And anyone else out there who is looking for a snapper partner, I'm up for it. So basically, we caught our first snappers off reel. Reel's
Yep.
a really good spot, around 17 metres.
Yep.
Temperature of the water needs to be at least 15 degrees.
So you're looking into it way more than I did. There's a drop off. That'll do. Boom.
Yeah, nah.
Throw it in and hope for the best.
Look, well, let's work successfully.
Nah.
So, reel's good. Silver leaves. So Coronella.
Yep.
We've done that a couple of times.
My
and
normal haunt.
we had an amazing experience. So you're really obviously doing something.
Look, like I said, I've dedicated maybe 3 or 4 trips at best.
Yeah.
Chasing them. I've bought home pinkies on almost
Yeah.
every one. A whiting that you could have put a saddle on and ridden. Countless rays, eagle rays.
Yep.
And the trevally. Got onto a whole heap of trevally. But
Yeah, so we went out there and we fished in 1.5 metres.
a metre and a half.
1.5 metres.
Did you leave the boat ramp?
We drove from Reel.
Okay.
From Stony Point.
Yep.
So we rode round and we sat there because we were told by the local butcher, that's what you got to do. Anyway, we went there and you'd catch them and you could see them flap around as soon as you caught them. They were right there. And then we caught a couple of gummy sharks there as well.
Yep.
But no, we don't just go for snapper. We go whiting.
Yep.
We go calamari, gummy and snapper.
I think you've been known to bring some tuna back as well, haven't you?
Yeah, but we went to Portland for
Yeah,
that.
that was out of Portland. Couldn't make that trip. I was spewing on that.
That's a big commitment for a
That
trip.
is about 5 hours.
Yeah.
Good 5 hours, but they're catching them out the front now, so I want to give that a crack. I've caught a couple of kingfish
Yep.
out off Queenscliff, out into the
Yeah, in the
ocean
rip.
there.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Gets like peak air out there too, doesn't
It
it?
was so you can actually pass each other a coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Stink.
ridiculous. Yeah.
It was funny because I got a story with that. So there was this guy out there, and he's on to one, because they go in schools.
Yeah.
So once one, and that's why we're all so close together, is that once one's on, everyone moves to the same spot.
Yep.
So this guy was on it, and he's like so excited. We're all that close that we could hear everything. And next thing, a friggin' seal comes up with his kingfish,
Kingfish.
starts throwing it.
Oh, no.
And he's like, no, this is the first one I've ever caught. So, look, that's fun too. They're full on. Like, I was dropping 80 metres.
Yep. It's deep water where those things play
deep
around.
water.
Yeah.
I did catch a few in Eden as well. Like, they are strong.
There's some people that go out and just spend the whole day chasing them outside a Welsh pool even.
Yeah.
So,
Like, if, like stingrays, they're hard work and they give you a backache, but so do the kings. They're full
would.
on.
That's ice.
But it's awesome. I love it. I'm, like, absolutely passionate about it. Like, it's my favourite thing to do in the whole wide world.
see, last time I was at Coronella when you mentioned about the tuna, I think they'd gone out the entrance and around down along the coast, but there was a frame of a tuna that had come in. It had been at the cleaning station. They'd struggled to get it out of the boat and onto the cleaning station.
Wow.
Filleted it, put the frame back down below high tide. The tide couldn't move it. It was
Really?
just sitting there.
That
and
heavy?
oh, it's insane. I've got a video of them foot walking up beside it, and it just shrinks my size 12 boot to nothing.
Oh, my God.
How big were those tuna you got out at Portland?
Oh, they're probably about 15 kilo each.
Okay.
So they're not monsters, but
It was damn good tuna, I know that much.
he was down a crew member, this guy, so they couldn't fillet them for me. So
Okay.
me and Brad brought them back to the cabin, and I just said, let's just get some soy sauce, and I was just stripping them
Yep.
down and just dipping
Bit of
it in the soy.
sashimi, yep.
That would be
It was
awesome.
so good. But we had the cryovac going. We had them all going in the the freezer was chocolate. So we all had 2 each.
Yep.
There was 3 of us. There was 15 kilo tuna. I had tuna for days.
Trying to go into a hotel room fridge.
Well, it was
freezer.
a cabin.
A cabin.
Yeah.
That'd go down well.
So loved it.
Yep.
But it's funny because me and my fishing mate Joey, we don't eat fish unless it's raw.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. So we have rules.
Oh, we'll see. We should have bought I should have got a bit more carp today. We actually decided to have a go at it.
Did you hear that episode, Tina?
Was that last one?
Two ago, I think.
Yeah, maybe not. No, I was listening.
So
to
we
different-
gave it a whirl, bony as bony could be.
Yes.
Cut it up into little nuggets and fried it up. You know what? People give it a bad rap.
Absolutely fantastic.
Really?
It's
But,
a bland.
When you say
non-oily-
fantastic,
I
I
heard it was
mean,
muddy.
No.
we found out why. When you pull a carp out, and if it's left to do whatever, it releases an enzyme into its body, and that's where the muddy taste comes from.
Right.
It's a stress. It's
A stress
kicked on by
hormone.
stress.
So if you just leave it to die,
I just chucked it straight in a nice slurry and really slowed it down before I finished it off. And then the other thing I did was made sure my chopping board that I was using, once I finally took the fillet off on the back of the ute, the slime on the outside, I made sure it didn't get onto the flesh.
yeah, right.
So, you know, you
So
really
it kept the
taking
meat
that
clean at all
time.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was actually quite surprising how
Really?
delicious
Like
it
it'd
was.
keep you alive, but it had no flavour.
I'd eat it
Yeah,
over
right.
tuna.
No fish.
Really?
I don't like tuna.
Yeah, plain. Like we're talking.
Weirdo. Well, cooked or raw?
Oh, we cooked it.
No,
Cook
do
the
you
carp,
not?
but do you eat tuna raw like
I've
sashimi?
never
or
tried
not?
sashimi. No.
You're missing out, man, because as soon as I cook fish, I'm like, I'm out.
Yep.
When it's raw,
You just can't stand the smell or the texture when it's
not the
cooked.
smell, I just don't like the taste. I find it really fishy, funny
Okay.
enough.
It's funny how that happens.
Ironic.
No, it's like, it's same with prawns. Like, if you give me cold prawns that I shell myself, I love it. Just throw it
Yeah.
in my gob. But
They're
you stick
baked.
it in a pasta, nah, man.
Yeah, you're done.
Starts
Wow.
to extract that
Yeah.
fishiness.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Makes it even better.
But yeah, no, so I've got rules. So
Yep.
when we go fishing, because we catch, like both of us don't eat fish.
Yep.
So we're like, so we take pre-orders kind of thing. Or we know that we can give our fish away.
It's like venison diplomacy with us hunters. We give out chunks of meat here and
Yeah.
there, ducks, whatever.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, you do that and people are happy to take it and they don't
Yeah,
always
but
get
I-
the opportunity to get it.
Well, I used to give it to my dad, and then I stopped doing that because he would stick it in the freezer, and then 12 months later, I opened that freezer, and there's still that snapper sitting there.
It's a bit of bait then.
No, so I have rules. I always say you must eat it within 48 hours.
Yep.
I want to see what you've cooked. I've got to see the proof that you've actually eaten it,
Yep.
or you'll never get it again.
Okay.
It did take me a little while to eat that tuna you gave us.
Yeah?
You or Brad, one or the other. But I ended up just giving it a real quick shallow fry. And it fell apart and it was insane. It
was
Girls all
beautiful.
loved it, the hot lot.
It was it's better the second day. I did a like I love cooking fish.
Yep.
Like I'll cook you a fish, but I just won't engage. But that tuna, I
Yeah.
just rolled it in black sesame seeds.
Yep.
And fried it in sesame oil, just
Yeah.
a little sear on each side.
Yeah.
Bloody ripper.
That's sort of a go-to for cooking tuna though, isn't it? That
Yeah.
black sesame seeds and sesame
Oof.
oil.
Even I ate that.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Cool.
I know,
There
right?
you go.
I know.
Because it's still pink in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
I just cut the edges off.
take them off. So,
But,
Tina, out of interest, if
yeah.
someone wanted to get into fishing,
Yep.
where would you begin them?
Look, honestly, I hate a pier. I'm not a pier fisher. I mean, I think you would have to start there. But I also love going up the Murray.
Yep.
River fishing is awesome for me. It's just like
Yep.
one of the... if you want to sit there and relax, you've got to enjoy being bored. I find cricket... Oh, sorry.
I find
fishing-
cricket boring too.
Yes.
We all
but
do.
But it's a bit like fishing, isn't it? It's boring until you get a wicket.
Well, until you enjoy
Until
it.
you get a bite and you're
Yeah.
like, yes.
Now it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's on. So it's about having that patience. And you know what? You might not catch a fish, but you know what? Sit there with a beer and a cheese platter. Happy days.
That's it.
Yeah, look, pier fishing, I don't love it. But, like, I guess that's the start. But also there are clubs out there. There's WRF for women. So it's women in recreational fishing and boating.
Okay.
So there are groups out there that actually go out and teach you, so you can actually learn how to fish on a pier. They'll take you on boating charters. They'll also teach you how to back a boat.
I was going to say they're the ones that just recently ran the boat reversing days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So there are clubs out there. If you feel a little bit intimidated, with men and feeling that awkwardness,
Yep.
but even just joining boat clubs and things like that, yachting clubs, whatever. There's always a fisherman there. But just get out there and give it a go. Like, I just love it. Like, I'm obsessed by it.
So starting out, if you were to start out, What combo would you look at? Where you're going overhead reels, you're going to go egg beater.
Would you just walk into
Spin
Kmart,
reel.
grab a reel and walk out? Or,
Yeah, probably.
Sorry, grab a rod and just
There's
walk
no
out?
point going and buying something expensive or
Why not?
whatever.
Doesn't that catch more fish?
No, not
That
for
is
me.
not the
Okay,
cat-
so,
okay.
all right.
catch
Well, I'm going
fishermen.
to tell you right now, I am the Aldi brand of fishing.
Yep.
I do not spend a ton, and you know what? Because I'm not one of those people who, I know, look after things
A bit
very
hard
well.
on equipment. I can.
Yeah,
I know where you're
I'm
coming
a little
from.
bit hard on my equipment, and like I'm not anal about it. But you know what? My favourite mono and braid is from Aldi. It is like rope.
Really?
It is like rope. Nothing gets on.
Wow.
Trust me. It's so funny because my fishing partner is really anal. Like,
Yep.
full on. She has the best gear. She has the best
It's got to be
everything.
Daiwa J braid.
It's got to be. And so we throw out our lines, and when it gets on the Aldi braid, the horror. She's like, I cannot believe you're catching this on Aldi
I
braid.
used to buy eBay braid.
Yeah.
For chasing carp,
Look.
and it was £30 because I would just
Yeah.
winch them out of any snag.
You're
they
just
were in.
dragging this pig out of the mud, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, that's it.
So look, honestly, this is probably really bad to say. Probably not Kmart.
Yep.
Like, my rods are probably more important.
So you're going to go
But
a 6 to 10 kilo rod,
Yeah.
4,000 size reel.
Yeah, 4 to 5, 3, well, probably 3 to 5.
Yep.
6 maybe, depending on where you go. Like Western Port for sure, probably a 40-pound leader,
Yep.
20-pound line, braid or mono.
Okay.
And then you would have like a slider
A
sinker.
snail running rig.
So I sort of have the sinker up the top,
Yep.
run it down to probably a good arm's length, and then have the double hook at the bottom. One's a sliding hook. You
Snell
can
rig,
tie it
yep.
as well.
Yep.
Circle hooks as well. And then
What size circle hooks?
probably 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Yep. So the sinkers, if the tide's not running, around 10 ounce,
Yep.
12 ounce for running
Or
running.
a house brick. Yep.
Yeah, or a brick,
Yep.
or a body,
brick, yeah.
whatever.
Engine block.
It's
Yeah.
insane how hard that tide runs out.
Yeah,
there
look, I
some
always
spots.
say if you fall out, we're going to have to anchor up and come and get you.
Yeah.
It's like the Murray, it just bloody goes.
It
Turns,
goes.
yeah.
Yep.
And then, so I have a double hook, single hook for a squid, and then a double hook for we do full pilchards in Western Port,
Yep.
and then
just
drop it down.
bridle, and you're running the one hook through one way, one
Yep.
hook through the other.
Yep,
So it
and then I
doesn't
do a
matter which
half
side.
hitch
Yep.
at the end, keep tail straight, and then down she goes.
That way it doesn't helicopter in the water with the
Yep.
tide.
Yep. It's got to look neat,
That's it.
presentable.
It's got to look like a
Once
fish.
it bends over in half, you're done. So, and just with the squid, just one little hook in the end.
Yep.
I don't double it up and just have it going. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, do you burley? This is a question I want to ask.
Rarely.
Rarely?
Because the tide runs so fast, it's practically.
Yeah, that's it. The burley sits up high
Yeah.
and takes a long time to
I'm
sink
happy with
in.
others to burley, and then we just sit behind there. But,
Yeah, I've had
Sitting there
people,
burly.
I've
Yeah.
had people do that to me before as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
When you run out of sinkers really quick for some reason.
yeah. Well, it also encourages toadies. It also encourages all the shit fish. So,
Yeah. Well, that's why I feel when I got all the trevally come through, it was because I was burly.
yeah.
So
Yeah, well, we get wrasse or we get toadies or even flatties. It's funny, because when you get in Western Port, you go, oh.
see,
Caught a flatty.
this is going to sound stupid. I haven't caught a flathead in Western Port.
Well, they're actually they're not, like in Port Phillip, they're babies.
Yeah.
But even in Western Port, they're not that big either.
Okay.
They're almost the pest fish. Like you bring it up and you're disappointed.
Yep.
Which is, they're a nice tasting fish.
Don't
but-
think I've ever been disappointed by a legal sized flathead.
No. No, definitely not.
Yeah. So,
But
caught
see, I
a-
fish Port Welshpool, Port Albert predominantly, and that's what you're going for. You're there for flathead, whiting, and
Yeah.
gummies. That's what you're going for.
well, yeah, that's what I used to do in Port Phillip,
Yep.
is the flatties mainly. And look, back in the day, they were
They
big.
were good. Yeah.
Now they're like sardines. They're tiny.
You've got to start working back up from the nets being finally removed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they've
so,
closed that for a while now, haven't they?
Yeah. But
I
fisheries can take a time to.
I actually
bounce
wanted to
back.
ask you, you've fished Port Phillip for quite a while, and I fished there as a kid. We had a caravan in Rosebud.
Yep.
I remember as a kid off Rosebud Pier, we were pulling garfish, we were pulling flathead, diving for crabs, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you reckon there's been a change since they've stopped scalloping?
100%.
In what way?
Oh, what do you mean? Like sort of...
In fish sizes, varieties.
Well, I don't know. I don't go out there anymore.
You just don't go there anymore?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Well, that kind of
I
defeats
think-
my question, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, from a kid to going out there as an adult, the fish were just, it's hard. It was hard work. Whereas going on a charter as a kid, we were pulling up flatties left, right and centre.
Yep.
And then, but yeah, I used to go out to summers and we used to get the torch out and catch the
flounder.
the garfish.
Garfish,
On the surface was brilliant.
Yep.
I haven't done that for a long time, but
Remember everyone, like all the Europeans, used to walk up and down Peninsula along the beach there, and they were always floundering.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
We used,
bought-
we used to flounder as kids.
Never had
I-
flounder.
When
No.
That's why I
Rosebud
try.
West days,
Yeah, we didn't go that far.
we used to go out snorkeling all the time.
Yep.
With just dip nets, and you're out chasing toadfish for a lark. We used to manage to somehow catch the odd banjo by hand, like spot them from above, duck dive
Yeah.
down and grab a tail. You know, just having a bit of fun as kids. And we used
Is
to
that
get
why they're on the endangered species?
banjo
they're
sharks.
stupid.
Banjo
I'm
sharks
joking.
aren't endangered. If you think they're endangered, go to shallow inlet.
Okay, Port Jackson maybe.
Port Jackson, yeah. But
You ever caught elephant fish?
Yeah.
You have.
Oh yeah. We used to catch them all the time, and funny little fish. Like so, you'd catch
ugly
one.
looking fish.
Oh, weird as.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to swear on this.
No. Family friendly. Family friendly.
Kids listen to it.
But you understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, they're funny when you catch them. They twist themselves around
Yep.
and just turn, and you end up having to unravel them. But we used to turn them over, and if they had the green eggs inside,
Yep.
we throw them back regardless.
Yeah.
But you could see that they're breeding.
Well, that's why they come into Western Port,
exactly.
isn't it? So,
But yeah, weird, beautiful.
yeah.
The eyes are
Unique fish.
amazing.
Yeah.
Their eyes are amazing, and the wings on them, but that snot coming off the nose, not okay.
And the nose, just the whole
Just weird.
dangling looking.
Yep.
Yep.
But
I remember
yeah.
years ago they had when Rex Hunt was on TV. He was
Yep.
doing San Remo, and they were pulling all the elephant fishing out there. Got talking to a couple of people a couple of years ago about it, and they were saying, yeah, they went out there with blocks the week before, frozen blocks, and they'd put the marks, and so they went out there and fished over top of these frozen blocks.
Yeah.
And so that's why they were banging all these elephant fish in. And I'm like, that's an interesting story,
What,
but it
did
wouldn't
they keep
surprise
them,
me.
or-
I don't know, to be honest.
I haven't eaten
Slow
one.
release burley blocks.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So,
No, an interesting creature.
100%. What would be the most interesting fish, do you think, besides them?
That you've caught.
That I've
you've
caught.
even that
That
you've
I've
caught.
caught.
You've caught.
Interesting. I
Like-
think the Port Jackson's interesting, and so is.
It's a big
I
spike on
love
their back.
it. It's beautiful fish.
Yeah.
I do like the Port Jacksons.
Yeah.
Until they're on a 2 to 4 kilo stick chasing whiting. They're not much fun then. I'll give you the tip.
Neither are stingrays. Like, okay, take all of my line.
Yep.
And then throw
fine.
a seal in there when you
that's
start
it.
pulling up some good fish. Yeah.
Actually, we went out, the last time I went out, there was a seal-dolphin combo. They were completely hanging out together.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
My
They're
last-
beautiful.
My last trip I just actually shared on socials. I was surrounded by a pot of dolphins and went, oh, well, there goes fishing done for the day.
Yeah.
And I actually just went off and was playing around with the dolphins, having them chasing the boat and
Yep.
coming up and riding beside it.
Oh,
It's
unreal.
a surreal thing.
There
isn't
were
it?
some of them that were coming that close, you could have reached out into the water and touched them.
Yeah.
But
We've had a seal jump up on the
that means there's a
footstep.
big tow body somewhere.
Dead set. You've had a
Yeah,
seal.
had a seal
on the
jump
back
up on
step.
the back step. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get away out
Yeah.
of the water.
Wow.
There's something in the
Something
water.
coming
There's
to get
something
me.
That's
being
scaring
you.
a seal, mate.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
you're in trouble.
Do you
Don't
chase
swim.
like the thresher sharks or anything like that? out that
No,
way?
like, no, we tend to stick to the bays.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd want to.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not into the big fish.
Bitey.
I think
bitey
because I'm
fish.
5 foot, it's kind of like they're going to take me before I take them.
Is trout rods taller than you?
Probably. Everything's taller than me, mate. Even those kids' ones at Kmart.
My little trout rod's probably, you might get away on that one. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah,
for
yeah.
tight stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I went fishing South Australia and in shark territory.
Yep.
And they've got the tiniest rods for their whiting. We went crabbing as well.
Yep.
But like tiny.
Yeah.
Like less than a metre.
Yeah.
Like a short boat rod.
Yeah. Yeah,
they got,
really small.
Yeah, whole heap of guides on them.
Yeah,
sharks,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they'll- Sharks turn up too
Yeah.
quick. They just want to get them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Skull drag.
Yeah, no, I was too nervous for that. I didn't like it at all. But whiting, we catch some good whiting in Western Port.
Yep.
That's
They're
got some
big?
good.
girthy things in
Yeah,
there too.
like we've 60 centimetre. We've had some really. They're
That's
stonkers. We
monstrous.
call them
What
the
are they, like
stonkers.
2 kilo?
Oh, look, you'd be good at getting 1.5 kilos, but
Yeah.
Okay.
2 kilos probably too much. But
Kidney
Thick.
slapper. When you're holding it,
Yeah, they
trying to
start
unhook
smacking
it, it's
you.
smacking you in
Yeah.
the kidneys.
oh,
with
we
its
used to
tail.
stick it up on our chin and just like. But yeah, some beautiful
Yep.
whiting out there, and like you can catch them in the deep too. But like you can catch a squid in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just boom, off it goes, and you're like, what the hell?
Oh,
Squid
mate.
out there are huge.
A mate just went out squidding at Welsh Pool and actually bagged out for the day.
Yeah.
And they just had 2 under the floats, and then they'd have a castable one that they were just
Yeah.
topping.
Yeah.
And as soon as the float went, they'd just go bang, and they'd cast straight in behind it.
Was that the picture you shared on our
was
socials?
That was the picture that we shared, yeah. Sent in
Instagram
by
or
this-
Facebook?
On both.
It was on
I
both.
shared it to
You
both.
should check that out, listeners, because they were huge calamari.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some 30
They were
plus
great
centimetre
squid.
hoods on those.
They're huge, and so we'll throw out a small whiting
Yep.
on a float.
The silver whiting.
Yep, and just have it sitting out there, and then we'll even sometimes we just drop the
Jig straight
jigs
over the
down.
edge.
We
Yep.
don't even play,
Yeah.
and they'll jump on.
Yeah, well, that's
You
the
just
thing. That's that.
let them hit the bottom, or
No, not hit the
keep 'em up,
bottom.
and the
Keep 'em
movement
up.
of the boat can
It's
be
just
enough
because
to
the
work
tide's running as well. Like
so it just
it's
keeps
making
the
them,
squid jig moving.
and then they'll just suddenly go. Or we'll do the run where we just drift along, and we do the same thing. We tend not to actually have a crack, and we used to cast them out, but then we find that even just letting them sit out there, and
Yep.
as the tide
It does
goes,
enough. Yeah.
picks them up, and then boom, they're straight. We karate chop them.
Yep. It's amazing how quickly that works, isn't it?
we used
They
to
just
pull
go
the
bang
heads
and
off. It
turn
was
white.
brutal.
Yep.
Oh, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah.
I want
And
to
the
catch one
karate
just to
chop.
watch that colour change when you
Oh,
karate
it's
chop
unreal.
it.
Like, it's like,
I've only seen a video and I'm
White.
like, that was insane.
Yeah.
it's unreal. So that's what we do.
amazing thing. Yeah.
And it's amazing. And then straight back out for it. Then that's bait.
Yep.
I love calamari. That's like one of the things I like to eat, but I'm not allowed to.
Nah, if I'm going for them, I generally
Because
eat
it's bait.
Well, they always say
You got to catch more than you need then.
Yeah, I know, right?
fresh is best. That's the whole key for bait.
Well, that's
isn't
it.
So
Yep.
you've got to go out and put in the time to catch a bait, then go out and know where to go and catch a fish. So
Look, and we'll cryovac them, stick them in the freezer or
Yeah.
whatever. But, yeah.
couple of days most that you'll keep them, or
Oh, look, if you're desperate, you're desperate.
Yep.
Sometimes we're going to get pilchards and they're just so pathetic.
yep.
So, but there is I probably shouldn't tell this is top secret.
Tell me later then.
There is a pilchard out there that you might find in the freezer, and it's got a little blood spot behind its gills.
Yeah.
They're not in you'll see them every now and then. They are the best.
No, the best.
They're your pilchard, they're quite big, but you'll see a little blood spot behind their gills.
Okay.
Grab them over the
Why are
standards.
they the best?
I don't know. That's just it. It is. That's what it
It's
is.
the magic of fishing. They work.
We love them. When we find them,
You're
we're
not
like,
telling us something here, mate.
they are gold. You got to get
Yep.
them if you can find them.
Okay.
Grab them over the others.
You can pick it when they're frozen.
Yeah. You can see a
Okay.
little blood spot behind
Yep.
the gills.
Okay.
A little bit different to the
Interesting.
standards.
Interesting.
Bit out of my scope. I always just go the blue bait.
What?
Stays on
Oh,
the hook
God.
for ages.
Yeah.
you ever stood
with
at a-
no fish.
You ever stood at a pier and watched people eat white bait? Put one on the hook and then they eat one.
A
One
lot,
on the
I
hook.
have
and
not
eat
a
seen
lot
one.
of
that.
people eat white bait.
But, no,
Yeah.
thanks.
You go over the ditch, mate, and they go out to harvest white bait just to eat it. Yep.
Yeah, if you're Greek or whatever, isn't that what it is?
No, that's
And
the
it was
the
Asian
Kiwis.
Was
side of
Kiwis
things.
are a big fan of it.
Oh, look, you're talking to the person who doesn't eat fish, so I really care.
But yeah,
But if anyone out there needs a boat, someone on the boat, if you'd like to take me, I would love to go with anyone to Western Port.
yep. Oh well, reach
Don't
out on
kill
the
me.
socials. Now,
Okay, if anyone does have a boat and they need a 5-foot
deckhand
deckhand
that can reverse a trailer.
That can
I
reverse
can.
a trailer.
I am like the champ of
and your
reversing.
ears will not be bored, hit
No.
us up on the socials, either Instagram or Facebook,
Yep.
and we will pass on the information to her.
Happy to take you out there and show you all the spots.
There you go, Cam.
Spewing, I've only got a little tinny.
No, surely you can take that out.
It's a 15
when it's
horsepower
really,
motor.
really flat.
Takes you 45 minutes to get anywhere.
It's okay.
Now, so you've said before you're targeting the bottom. You're looking at the bottom.
Yep.
So clearly you're using some quite expensive electronics or fairly cheapish style electronics.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for your drops, your
Yep.
channels. What
Yep.
are you hunting for the most?
So we tend to look for the shallows and then drop off,
Yep.
mostly. Or just just a little bit of uneven ground. Like
Yep.
if it's flat, you're just not hitting the pocket. So there's just a little bit of uneven ground,
Rocky
little
bottoms,
drops,
sandy bottoms,
coral, bit of
corally,
whatever, anything that's a little bit of
bomby sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you
Yeah.
explain to me why that is?
no.
Structure.
Why are you looking for
Fish
a
love
drop-off
structure.
or something like that? A
Because
channel or...
Well, I think because they're feeding across the edges, they're like especially in Coronella, right? So those shallows have a drop, and they tend to be feeding along the edges there, and then so they're just sitting along that shallow drop off.
So I'm fishing the wrong side of the boat,
Where are you going?
off the edge of the channels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably are. You're going into the deep, but going to the shallow.
Okay.
Wrong
and-
side of the boat, mate.
Yeah,
Wrong
yeah,
side of
yeah.
the boat. You got to throw it over the
I'll
other
turn
side.
it. I'll turn it around 180.
Turn the boat round, you'll
And
be
I'll be
right.
fishing over the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
side.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's it. You've worked it out now.
I don't know. I just think
Look
that
out, Rex,
a
hun.
little bit of movement, a little bit of feeding. The people are on. They're just sitting on the edges there. So,
Yep. So you're fishing in behind the bars, going out to the channel from
Yep.
Coronella.
So we've got our spot. So it's also a success thing.
Yep.
So if we sit somewhere and we get a fish,
You
it's
mark
marked.
It. Yep.
And so we've got quite a few. I had one. There's one mark called Bloody Tina. It's because I caught a flathead and that little prick got me, and I bled for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that to
And
stop.
it's the throbbing pain that comes from a flatty
it
spot.
would not
too.
stop bleeding. It was a mess. I just looked ridiculous.
That's insane.
So that was called Bloody Tina, but we caught about 5 snapper there. We had a
Yep.
bloody brilliant day there. We've got Snap 7, which is where we caught our 7 kilos. So we've got lots of little markers that,
Yep.
Yep.
and we tend to just keep going back.
And if it's not working at that one, you duck over to one of the other
We will try.
proven spots.
We will try new spots, but we know whereabouts. And it's seriously, it's just about being patient.
Yep.
And just sitting there. Sit there for 3 hours. I don't care. Just sit
Can
there
you
for
do
3
that,
hours.
Cam? Yeah.
I've sat there for a whole day. and
Really?
Only caught.
Okay, that's too far.
Hey. I paid for a room at the caravan park. I was getting my money's worth. I fished the afternoon, then went back out and fished in the morning and fished
Yeah.
all the afternoon and left. Now, I've gone out there, like I said, I think I've started off wrong. I've gone and fished the edge of the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fishing up into the shallower sections is where to go. So that's one thing I've taken away from tonight. Now, you've talked about your squid.
Yep.
You're targeting them on weed beds or broken weed beds. Where are you
Yeah,
targeting
sandbanks
them?
are, so you'll go to your sandy sections and you'll look for your weed beds.
Yep.
We tend to cast into the sand because they'll come out of their weed beds
Yep.
and attack the
The
baits.
jigs, yep.
So we will cast into the sand and then, they'll come out and get it.
Yep.
Yep.
So would you turn up, set out some baits for snapper from stuff that you've had from previous trips and then start casting squid jigs around chasing the squid at the same time?
No, so when we're after snapper,
Yeah,
we're
after snapper. Yep.
So what we tend to do is, like I said, we will fish the hour before and after. So we'll probably spend 3 hours, a good 3 hours or more,
Yep.
and then an hour after or before
Yep.
in those areas. And then when it's not that time, we'll head off and go and try and catch some bait
Bait
or
and
catch
stuff,
some
yep.
whiting. So, yeah, completely different rig, different setup. I
Yep.
mean, you can throw a whiting down, but as long as the tide is completely still, because once that starts moving, there's no point throwing anything light down there.
Yep.
It's going.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's
It's
fighting
gone.
out the back behind
Where
it.
would you go if you heard about a new rig? Where would you go looking for that? How to set it up?
If I
Because
heard
you were
of
saying
any-
about different rigs.
Yep.
Where could a listener who doesn't really fish and wants to know more?
Oh, look, any fishing
Google?
shop. Oh, no, I'd rather go and talk to someone.
Google
Yeah.
can give you some pretty basic diagrams and images on rigs.
Yeah, and like all the knots and all that. There's so many things like knots are. There's so many cool knots to try out there.
Slim
And
beauties,
yeah.
SG knots.
you know, I used to do the original. I used to always lose it, and then I started to learn new ones. And like, there's so many cool ones now.
Yep.
But like, honestly, if you're starting out, go to your local tackle shop.
Yep.
And talk to them and ask them questions. They'll give you the basics. They'll give you the right rigs. You go to Kmart, you're pretty much just winging it.
Yeah.
Well, you're just buying a product, aren't you? You got no information, no expertise.
So look, I don't know the Murray very well, and then I went up there and I want to catch cod and
cheese.
Cheese. You know what I use? Dim Sims.
That works.
No
too.
way, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dimbos.
Dimmies are
Anything
good.
that brings those little those little freshwater shrimp in.
Yeah.
That's why people catch them on the cheese. The cheese draws in the shrimp. The cod sees the shrimp ball and comes through and goes, "Thank you very much. That's a lot in one hit." Boom.
Yep.
I got a mate who fishes up round Shep, and he's always banging them up, and he's always got a block of cheese with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
Mozzarella?
No.
It stays on the hook a lot longer.
I think it had to be, the last time I knew he was fishing, it was Bega cheese. Had to be tasty.
That's
Yeah,
just
they
so
don't-
he can have a chew on it as he's fishing.
Yeah,
Mate,
yeah.
he would.
Yep.
It does tend to crumble. It does.
Yeah.
But see, I know people that go out bobbing yabbies on downstream side of logs, and that's just harassing the cod to eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it works, mate.
But if it catches them, why not?
Oh, mate, my cousins have caught a few meteries just bobbing yabbies off the side of logs downstream
Yep.
side. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I go anywhere. Anywhere.
Where would you send someone that doesn't have a boat?
I'd rather do the rivers, honestly.
Yeah.
I
You'd rather
struggle
hit
with
fresh
the
water?
Yeah, like the Murray. I'd go up the Murray. I love the Murray. I also go up to one of my favourite places to go is up Paynesville,
Right.
Mitchell River. Just sitting
Yep.
on the banks there, catching your brim. There's some big flatties out there too.
There's
Like
some
they're not your little
monstrous
babies.
fish, yeah.
We used to go up there and catch live mullet, little potties.
Potties, yep. Bit of bread.
Put them on live, and throw them. There's also along the bridge there near Bairnsdale, a lot of garfish.
Yep.
So I would go there. I love it up there. Boating out there is not as good. Just doesn't have the variety.
It's a smaller inlet. It's,
Yeah. But to start with, look, and even the Murray, like even if you catch a carp, it doesn't matter. It's just fun.
That's it.
Well, that's what we've talked about,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've got kids. All kids want to do is catch a big fish.
Yeah.
Carp are generally a fair size.
Yeah.
So they don't care. They're just happy to
decent.
catch 'em.
And they're good fun to catch.
They
So,
are.
like, and that's the joy for me. It's like just having that, just catching them. I just love it.
And you can hit them local too. I mean, we had a couple of, not far from here in Cranbourne, I think it is. There's
Yeah.
a lake out there
Really.
that we've been smashing carp there for a couple of years
Yeah.
now. Just looking for all
Just
those.
getting the kids out there,
ponds
just
and-
or
Yeah.
anyone. Just once you're on, like kids are bored until they catch one, and they're like, "Hang on a minute, now I
Yep,
get it."
Spot on.
Yep.
See,
Now
this
I
is
understand,
where the private
yeah.
property access comes in.
Yeah,
Knowing
yeah.
people. I've got access to a private property, and we drive down a park right beside the Latrobe. You open the door, you can cast your rod from inside the ute if you really want.
Oh my god.
And when we first started fishing there, 20 carp in under, and no, it was just over the hour using 2 rods.
Bloody
You
hell.
couldn't keep rods
so
in the water.
When you say we have access,
Well, yeah. That's how it goes. Look, I'm.
You're now part of the Get Outdoors podcast.
Yeah.
If you want to come for a fish, we'll tee it up.
oh,
and see what we can
anyone,
do.
anywhere, anyhow, I absolutely love it.
Yep, we go out there, you catch carp, you catch them till you get bored of them.
Yep.
Then you start zipping a bit of carp fillet off and put that on the hooks, and then you start pulling in some monstrous eels. You want to stretch your arms out, that's a good bit of fun.
Actually, yeah, I caught one at Paynesville. This massive eel scared the shit out of me.
Yep.
Sorry, poo.
But, you know, it's just what's there that's available to catch. That's what we aim for. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it. It gets someone off the couch and doing something.
And it doesn't have to be an extravagant thing to go and do it.
No.
But it's relaxing as well. Like, even if, so what? You're just sitting outside,
Yeah.
enjoying the outdoors.
Yep.
If something happens, it's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
Like, my favourite place in the world is just to sit there on a boat. I don't care if I don't catch a fish. I'm in heaven.
Yeah. I get that.
Hmm.
I fully
What's that
get
old
that.
saying? A bad day fishing's better than a good day at work.
There's no
Bloody
good
oath.
day at work.
What do you do for a job, Tina?
I do marketing and creative, so websites, creative, social media content creation. I'll be helping you boys out.
We will be
Why
hitting you
not?
up again.
SEO, Google Ads, anything to do with that. I do a lot of on-site too, so if anybody needs anything, get a fishing chick onto you.
Yep. There you go.
So you spend most of your day in an office,
I do.
and if you had the chance,
I would
you'd be
take
in
my
a-
laptop on the boat.
you'd be on the boat.
Bloody oath.
That was kind of my point. That
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you do. Getting out and fishing.
Oh, look, it brings me so much joy, and it just gives me, I don't know, it's this inner peace that comes out where I just,
Everything slips away and just watching the rod tips. That's all that matters.
You can
That's the
sit
thing
there
for
and
me.
say nothing for hours
Yeah.
because I'm just watching this rod tip.
Bend, damn you, bend.
Yeah. Fishy, fishy, fishy.
Why are you sleeping, fishy?
Yeah, 100%. Love it.
Fantastic. You got any more questions there, Cam, or you reckon we've covered?
I've got a whole heap of questions, but I'm not asking them on this because I want to get some
You want some
I want some
info.
dots.
That'll
I
be
want some
off-air
marks, yeah.
info.
Well,
That's
I'll
it.
only give it to you if you take me out there. So
Yeah,
you'll
well.
have to find someone.
You sit up the front of the tinny, you risk getting wet. That's the whole thing.
I don't mind. Doesn't bother
Sort
me.
it out.
Sounds
Incredible.
good, guys.
I reckon we've just about covered everything we need to cover on this one, Cam.
I think we've ticked off how to catch them, what to catch them on, what setup to use. Any other questions for any of the listeners, reach out on our socials and we'll pass them on and we'll try and get them answered
Absolutely.
to you.
Cam
Yeah,
and I both
totally.
monitor it. And if there's anything we can't answer, we'll hit up Tina. I'm sure
Yeah,
there's a wealth of
absolutely.
information there we haven't touched on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you for
very
joining
much.
us.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the marks you're going to give me too.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for listening, listeners, and don't forget to check us out on our socials. That's either Instagram or Facebook.
Make sure you like and subscribe and actually give us a review for the podcast too, please.
If you
'cause
can.
that'd be handy.
The platform you listen to, I should say. Make sure you give us a feedback, and that'll be it for us this week. Thanks for joining us. Check on your mates.
Cheers all.
Cheers all.